how this started here at Tarbell's was I was cooking at home for some friends and things like that, and I love hummus, I love chickpeas, and I started to break down the basic components, minus the tahini of a great hummus. So I was heating up a pan with a little bit of olive oil, and I threw the chickpeas in there, made them really crisp, and I baked them through, in the pan or fried them through, however you want to call it. And then I took them out, drained them, and then put a little lemon juice, Parmigiano Reggiano, parsley, and sea salt. And I'm going to show you how to do that today because we're doing it at the restaurant. It's really popular. All right, so first thing you need to do is get a hot pan over here. So we already got this thing rolling. I heat it up first to control the temperature of the pan. Then I'm going to put about a half cup of olive oil in there. Not a whole lot. Now you can see sort of that dimply like you see on the skin of an onion, not a skin of an orange, excuse me. And it's just about to smoke. So I'm going to take my chickpeas. Now these have been drying out. First I strained them. I took a can, an 8-ounce can, 10-ounce can, drained them through a sieve, and now I'm drying them out in a nice clean napkin. Because the more water on these babies, the more they're going to go, they're going to explode. So I'm just going to pour those in there. Those are going to fry away. You see that? Now I'm just going to let them roll just like that. Now that's going to take 3 to 4 minutes frying in there because you want them to actually crispen on the outside but still have a good meatiness on the inside. So you don't want to rush it. They'll start popping and bouncing. Now while we're letting those fry, I'm going to talk about lemon juice. Fresh lemon juice is so important to this whole thing. And the lemon thing is really easy. You can cut them in half and then squeeze it through a juicer, or you can take a basket strainer and strain the seeds out. But there is another way to do it. Just take slices down the side like this before you get to the seeds themselves. And then you have a bunch of lemon. Oops, I got a little seed in there. All right, so I'm just going to take these sides, and I'm going to use that juice that's in there, and we're going to slice it right out, all right? We're going to squeeze these out. Now let's give these a quick stir over here. And what you're looking for here in the pan is you can see when they're kind of pinkish, yellowish when they come out of the can. And then what you really want is to start to see them turn tan or golden brown. And when when the noise stops, when they stop popping, that means some of the moisture is getting rendered out of it, and they're starting to become crisp. So you want these to be totally crisp, and they're going to cook at different speeds depending on where the pan is. So you need to keep them moving. Always keep your pan rolling. Now these are really, really close. You can see it right now. If you get real close, you can see some of these are really tan. Some of those are wonderfully tan. We still got some ones that are bubbling and a little bit pinkish though. They're all starting to get there. So these are going to move pretty fast. I just want to give them a few more minutes here. And also when you spin them, they start to sound hollow instead of heavy. I think we're getting close. These are going to be delicious. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to take these and put them through one of these basket strainers in a bowl or a can or something like that. That's just the fastest way to get rid of all that oil. Okay, these are ready to go. I'm going to grab a bowl over here, and we're going to basically mix all of our ingredients here. There's still enough olive oil on these that's going to make a nice coating. So the first thing is a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm going to toss that evenly through. Now these are nice and warm, so that's going to just really stick to them. A little bit more. A little bit of parsley. Actually, a lot of parsley. I do like that parsley. A little bit of kosher or sea salt, whichever you like. All right, good. And the last, most important, is a shot of nice lemon juice. Now, just before these go in, I'm going to take a little taste. I'm going to throw a little more Parmesan because it's really melting into this, and a little bit more of this. And that's the look you're going for right there. I want to taste, make sure I'm good. Yep. Now this is going to get poured into our bowl. And there you have it. A wonderful shared appetizer. Personally, I can make a meal out of these, but I just love them. Crispy chickpeas, olive oil, lemon, Parmigiano Reggiano, and parsley.